One of the things I've thought about for many years taking care of people with disabilities is what represents quality of life for someone with a disability, but more important, how does society perceive the quality of life of someone with a disability? And unfortunately, many people in society believe that for someone with a disability, quality of life must be different than someone who's able-bodied. So right now I'm able-bodied. I have dreams, aspirations, desires, and if 5 minutes from now, when we're done doing this, I have a stroke, have those dreams and aspirations and desires that I have right now, have they changed? And the answer is no. So what represents quality of life for someone with a disability, and how good are we as disability professionals in dealing with those issues? So the first is mobility, and we're pretty good with that. We get people walking and moving, and I have people in wheelchairs that run companies and go all over the world. We do a good job. The highest correlation of self-esteem in a human being is continence, bladder and bowel. So activities of daily living are really important, and in rehab we really focus on that, and we can usually do a good job. But the next three are really tough, and we don't do such a good job. One of those is social relationships. So if something happened to my wife of 50 years, there's probably somebody who'd be willing to go to Starbucks and have a cup of coffee with me. But now let's say I've had a stroke or I have a disability. Has that pool of people willing to go and have that cup of coffee changed? You bet. Now that I have the disability, maybe nobody's willing to go have that cup of coffee, but certainly the number of people has changed. So how good are we at helping people with disabilities build a social pool and social relationships? You hear all the time, let me know what I can do, I'll do anything for you, and then the person goes home with the disability and the friends disappear because it's not so easy to go out and go to the movies and go to a restaurant. The other one is present satisfaction. How satisfied am I with my current situation in life? And I go, pretty good. I'm very grateful for my situation. I'm happy. I have a great family and a great wife, and we do all kinds of fun things, so I'm happy. Now I've had a stroke, or I've had a spinal cord injury, and I have to figure out a way, but I need your help to be satisfied with my current situation in life. And that's a real challenge for us in rehabilitation, is that how do I take that patient who's now had the stroke or the spinal cord injury and say, I know you have this, but we need to get to a point where you can say, I'm okay, I'm satisfied with my current situation in life. And we don't do such a good job on that. It's tough. And the last is future prospects. So if you thought that as good as your life was ever going to be was sitting here listening to this little video, you'd go, oh my goodness. So as I sit here and I'm doing this, I'm thinking about the future and, well, wait a minute, I'm going to go to my grandson's football game, and then we're going out to dinner with friends, and we've got a vacation planned. And so we all kind of live for future goals. Well, now I've had a disability. I've had a stroke, spinal cord injury, brain hemorrhage. And how do I, as a rehabilitation professional, give that person a future? Give them future prospects so that they have things to look forward to. And that's not easy, but that's our responsibility. So don't ever forget that that person in the wheelchair, that person with the disability, wants the same things you want in order to have a quality life.